Hi and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle, today with another Osaka puzzle. A packing puzzle as usual, and this one is called Traffic 15. A level 4, which is quite high, his personal difficulty rating scale, and the goal is to put all the pieces into the frame as usual. No solution inside, and there is mentioned a target time of 1.5 hours. Wow. So the thing needs to be, or seems to be, seriously difficult, or the time might be a bit overestimated. We're gonna find out after I solved it. Before we solve it, I'm gonna open the thing up. So let's have a first look on the parts. The tray as usual, the single parts. So the task, as I mentioned, it's a packing puzzle. Place all of these pieces inside of the tray. I got those pieces here, which somehow need to fit here. And then I need to fit these small colored pieces inside. Sounds simple, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Every Osaka puzzle usually comes with a twist, at least most of them, and I expect so does this one. So that's it pretty much for the introduction. And after the spoiler break, you're gonna see my first attempt trying to get all the pieces into the tray of Traffic 15. Okay, so there's one thing that's confusing me a bit, and this is there are like 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces with a radius, while there are only 2 corners with a radius. Of course, I could put those pieces like that, but there is probably like a trick behind. So maybe I need to, I don't know, fit one of the pieces in a corner like this, or I expect a deeper sense behind. Maybe it's also just a red herring to confuse me, but let's see. Let me try to get a feeling for the puzzle, and then as soon as I recognize something, I will let you know, guys. So let's get it on. It feels like the pieces are cut from different thicknesses. This is a bit confusing because they stick out a bit. Not sure why he did that. Maybe because it's better to remove the pieces again. Yeah, once they are in. Okay. Makes sense. I could fit the yellow pieces in any of those 3 pieces. You see? Any of those 3. But the counter piece that goes in here, which needs to be basically a centered cutout, is only this one, and there is that one. So from my current understanding, it can be only oriented like so. Or, of course, they can be flipped. Start with those, therefore. I'm also not sure if there's only one possible solution or if there are multiple possible solutions. No. So this one is like a dead piece, okay? The 2 center pieces, or the 2 pieces with the triangle in the center, I assume for now they need to go here. So that one is like a dead piece that goes... Oh my gosh. You saw this? Oh, I didn't even touch it. That's a bit disappointing. It's the first Osaka puzzle I have where this happens. Now let's do it like so. Where can I put one of those? I have 1 piece for blue one, 2 and 3, now 4. And on this one and this one, the blue piece enters in the center. Means I need to cover it with a piece, with a triangle in the center, which is not possible because both of the pieces that the only pieces that have this property are actually the one piece here that has 2 connectors for a centerpiece, but I need them for those. This is probably now the trick to figure out how to do it. This is probably a trick. How else could I fit it in here? Could I fit it like so? No. It's only possible to fit it like so. Combining like so. Having another piece in here. And one like here. This is also feasible, right? It would look like so. And this is basically the only way how I can imagine this somehow works. Maybe I could save so much space by arranging the pieces in a very unusual way. It does not fit in like so, but maybe it fits in like so. Here it does fit better. Let's try it like so, maybe. I could... No, this is not working. But I could do this. Yeah, and I got space now for 2 of these pieces, which require a centered piece. Okay, but the centered piece is here. Maybe I could like... No, can't fit one in here. Maybe let's get this out of here. And I'm gonna put this one in here. It doesn't really help me. I will lose the blue arrow again. But I mean, this looks pretty good here. Yeah, I got exactly 2 pieces which fit in here, and I got another one here for the corner. This can only be in the center. This can only be in the center. But that one could be wrong. Maybe I need to use this one in the corner. Like so. I need to consume the space. I'm wasting too much. My feeling is I'm wasting too much space with this. It seems, for me, this seems to be wrong. What's a more efficient way to do that? If this piece is in the center, the only piece that can go in the center is this one. But then I would need that one in here. Right? Like so. That would be a possibility. So I can fit in this one here. I could fit this one any way I want. For example, here fitting for a yellow one. But I could fit that one. No, also not. I actually need to fit this one like here. This one here. Whoa, 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 whoa. And now I have only 1 piece left. Woo! What happens if I twist some of the pieces? Oh, actually I can't, huh? Is there anywhere space in the center? Because I need to have space for this. Oh wait. I could fit it like so. This, I got it, guys. I got it. I got it. Bam! This is the solution. I can't believe it. Wow, 35 minutes. Only 35 minutes instead of 1.5 hours. I think the reason why I got this so fast was to trying to do diagonal here. That if I twist it, the pieces would fit in here. This was the key move, and before that I had the idea that those pieces could somehow fit together like in here with those features. I'm a bit proud of myself that I found it so fast because I know how difficult those puzzles can be. On my personal difficulty rating scale, therefore a level 3, the most common rating out of maximum of 5. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you tried this puzzle, if it was also easier for you than on the package, or if I just, I don't know, this time was lucky and found it relatively fast. Whatever is the case, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this puzzle, about this review, about Jua soccer puzzles in general. Which one is your favorite? Comment below, and until next time, keep on puzzling!